and just, I think, emphasizing the executive leadership team. My name is Dean Westwood. I direct an applied research center called the Center on Self-Determination at Oregon Health and Science University. Unless it's a duck tailgate, yeah. I have C5-6 quadriplegia. I had a diving accident, left me paralyzed from my chest down. My day generally starts out with a personal care assistant arriving at the house, and then get dressed, get cleaned up, and then from there transferred into my power chair, and from that position then into the bathroom. Just go through a process mentally of thinking about what it is I need that personal care assistant to set up for me.
Folder.
Just put it there. Saying to myself, okay, what is it I'm going to need when I come home?
You charge it, right?
Making sure that person has put everything where I can reach it. And then I'll leave the house, go into my adapted van, drive up to my office at OHSU, and start to work on my day. I think that the assist dog could help me immensely in getting in the house. Just that little bit of leverage. Be nice to have somebody to come home to. When I come home, I always do a scan of the place, because if there's something that's dropped or out of my reach, I gotta catch somebody before it gets too late. Hit the refrigerator, grab a little something to eat, then start thinking about putting myself to bed, which takes a lot of mental checklists. You don't have an opportunity to make mistakes. If I drop the remote control for the lights in my room, if I drop the remote control of my fan, if I drop my cell phone, it's on the ground till the next day. I never thought that I would need an assist dog, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized that having an assist dog doesn't take away any of your self-determination, doesn't take away any of your independence. In fact, it increases it. It's going to help me regain some of the independence that I know I've lost. And although I have a lot of friends, sometimes when you're living with a pretty significant disability like mine and you're trying to be as independent as possible, you get lonely. I'm going to recapture some of my independence and self-determination, and I'm going to have a companion. So that companionship, I don't know how you measure that. On a daily basis, it'll allow me to not be absolutely gassed at the end of the day. I mean, I go through so many motions and so many arduous little things that a person with full ambulatory ability wouldn't think anything of, like opening the fridge, pulling something out of the fridge, just tough. Hitting light switches, tough. Any quadriplegic with my level of spinal cord injury, we drop stuff. And it's a given. Down there you'll see my mobile phone, which is my main mode of communication with people if I need assistance. With my hands getting tighter with the onset of my age and my inability to grab a grasper anymore, it would either have to sit there all night or I would have to go in, try to find something to sweep it out onto the lift, and then run the lift up, probably taking me about an hour and a half. The effort that it takes to try to get those things back up where I can use them if nobody's around is just huge. And if this assist dog can, if they do nothing else but help me pick things up off the ground, I'll consider it the biggest treasure ever. I've made a career out of helping other people, and always just thought, you know, that was my way of giving back, and never really thought that I would be the recipient of something like this. When I finally realized that it was going to happen, It was an overwhelmingly satisfying feeling knowing that this was going to be something that was going to change my life. To the Delta Society, thank you's not enough. I'm grateful. Words can't capture what this means to me. And frankly, without the Delta Society, this doesn't happen. Without their approaching me, without their diligence, without their financial support, this doesn't happen. You have my gratitude. You're going to change my life.